Copilot Edition February 2025. This month in the full ChangeCockpit edition, we would have 128 changes to announce. And remember, it's only the changes which are rolling out this and the following month, which are being announced in the ChangeCockpit. But for the Copilot edition, we are now talking about 15 changes. So let's get started with these changes. First change this month's Copilot in meetings. Copilot during meetings currently analyzes meeting transcript and meeting chat, but now it will be possible to analyze the shared meeting content. So let's say you are sharing this slide here, Copilot meetings analyze content, this announcement. Now you could ask Copilot, hey, what message center number does this Copilot, announcement have? And Copilot could answer to you because you shared this or you see this shared content. But shared content will only be analyzed when it's being shared for more than 10 seconds, because accidental shares will then be removed from the Copilot analyze content function. Makes sense. So it will be possible to analyze everything that was shared for more than 10 seconds during a meeting, and you can ask your questions to this. The Copilot meetings will give you follow-up questions in the meeting chat window. So if you open Copilot during the meetings, you will get now new action or new follow-up question types, prompts, and prompts you just can click. You don't need to type them. Like, for example, what are the next steps discussed? Just click on this and you will get answers from Copilot live during the meeting. Then if you ask Copilot in the Biz chat, so first of all, Biz chat is the chat which you get when you have the Microsoft 365 Copilot license. It's represented in Copilot chat with the Work tab, and it's also the Biz chat is also able to access your company content in your tenant. So if you ask in there Copilot, hey Copilot, can you help you find time with Daniel Lee at 3:30 p.m. today, and Copilot will find a time slot to plan a meeting with Daniel Lee, then it will get you the new option called Continue in Outlook. So if you click on that button, then you will get the meeting invitation pre-filled for you, and you just can click on send and send out the meeting invite to Daniel Lee. So that's quite an improvement, so you can switch to Outlook and just finish the task there. Then if you have a one-to-one or a group chat and someone sends in a file in there, you will get a new button called Summarize for Me, and Copilot will summarize this document or this attachment which is being sent to this one-to-one or group chat for you, and will show you a quick summarization so you know what was just shared. Then if you struggle with prompts, perhaps you do, many users, that's the hardest part during Copilot adoption, the prompting part. How do I interact? How do I talk to Copilot? And therefore, Microsoft built now a prompt gallery application. This will be just built into Teams, into Outlook, and into the Microsoft 365 Copilot app. And in there, you will get some prompt templates. You can choose by app, task, job type, or by agent, and it will show you some prompt ideas. You can also just click on a prompt in there, and it will then be and Copilot will be prompted, or you can then finish setting up the prompt. So for example, if you click on the stay informed here, what's the latest from person? You need to fill out person by yourself. Afterwards, organized by emails, chats, and files, but at least you got the idea on what to prompt and how you could prompt regarding stay informed. Then Copilot Visual Creator. Visual Creator is a Copilot, or you can find Visual Creator in the Copilot chat on the upper right part where all the agents are. If you click on there, or if you see the Visual Creator, you can now ask, by the way, this was introduced last month, if I remember right, you can ask Copilot Visual Creator to create a movie or a video for you. So I asked the Copilot Visual Creator, hey, a video about hiking. just this, no more specifications. But then it filled out a captivating and adventurous video about hiking, showcasing breathtaking mountain landscapes and so on. This all comes from Copilot. Then it will go to Clipchamp in the background and create a video for you. It will then create a script, cut stock footage from Clipchamp, music and voiceover, and create your own video and just shows you this video in Copilot Chat. Behind the scenes, everything it didn't create an AI video like you would expect, like from Dolly or how the video engine there is called. It just uses currently or already existing stock footage to create this video for you. And if you would start Clipchamp, you would then find this project called Journey to the Summit. This was created by Copilot, and you see all the stock footages and everything used in there, and you could continue editing based on what Copilot prepared here for you, or just export it to and reshare it somewhere else. So you can now create videos using the Copilot Visual Creator, and this will trigger the Clipchamp. The Microsoft didn't specify during communication if you need Clipchamp Premium, because for certain stock footage and certain sounds you need Clipchamp Premium, and I wonder what happens if you don't have a Clipchamp Premium version, or it just uses the available footage that it can use without the Premium edition. Just go out and try it for yourself as soon as you see the Visual Creator in Copilot Chat, and you will find out. Then Edge Mobile will re-enable page summarization. It will work again. Microsoft removed it last year, the page summarization feature from Edge and Edge Mobile. Now it will be reintroduced, and if you go to a website in Edge Mobile on your iOS or Android device, then you will see the summarize this page with Copilot button down here, and then it just will summarize here this web page for you. And you can also do the same thing with PDFs if you open PDF in Edge Mobile. And for admins, there is even a configuration key available to configure or enable or disable this feature if you're using mobile application management solutions. This also works with other solutions, not only with Intune. Perhaps you're using a third-party solution for mobile application management. Copilot Studio will now get an agent builder in Copilot Chat, meaning users without a Microsoft 365 Copilot license can now also use the agent builder right from Copilot Chat and build their own agents using natural language. As we've seen here, you describe it in natural language. Copilot Studio will then create the agent for you. You don't have a license, no problem. If your admins or you enabled pay as you go for Copilot agents, then you can use these agents using pay as you go. But at least you have the same creation options for agents like the licensed users have. As mentioned, you need to have pay-as-you-go enabled. Pay-as-you-go was announced last month, so all users without the Microsoft 365 Copilot license can also use the agents, but just paying as they need it. That's why it's called pay-as-you-go. Then you also get new custom engine agents. These are very customizable agents which you can connect to your own AI systems if you have such systems in your environment, or use any large language model. And this can be created either in in Copilot Studio or in Visual Studio. Now, if you created it in Copilot Studio, you can also distribute the agent using Copilot Studio as you do with other agents too. And if you created these in Visual Studio, then you can distribute these agents using Microsoft 365 Admin Center in the Integrated Apps section. And the agent builder in Copilot Chat can now also be configured with a specific SharePoint URL which serves or which has the possibility for a fallback. So let's say if the input in the agent doesn't have a topic, then it calls back and calls the SharePoint online page and uses this as input for the chatting user. Copilot Dashboard, for sure this month again, like every month, Copilot Dashboard gets some new additions. This time it's new usage intensity and retention insights inside Copilot Dashboard. Copilot Dashboard technically is a functionality of Viva Insights, and Viva Insights is now also being rolled out. This will be also again inside Copilot Edition, I think, for next month. Microsoft is just preparing the rollout of Viva Insights for Microsoft 365 Copilot licenses, and because Viva the Copilot dashboard is very critical or very important tool during Copilot adoption. So you see how your users and how often they use Copilot in your environment. So you do your adoption and you some learnings for the users. They do some courses about how to prompt Copilot and they start using it. Now you see if they stay with it and don't fall back to their own to their old habits. So Copilot gets now that this dashboard gets now new insights like highlights, card on usage intensity and retention. As just mentioned, you can see the consistent of usage for 1 of 4 weeks, 2 of 4 weeks, 3 and 4 of 4 weeks, for example, or you see the frequency of usage. 150 users in this case use only 1 to 5 actions, and 6 to 9, depending on what time frame you select, 6 to 9 agents and 10 or more agents. So probably in this adoption scenario, you should go to these 150 users and ask them, hey, why did you only use 1 to 5 actions? What is missing? What do you need? And therefore give some more adoption material to them and teach them how to use it and how it can help them. You also see it by groups of, so Mona Kane's group is using Copilot 110 Copilot prompts, for example, and so you see it by user groups, how many times they use and how often they use Copilot, and this is visible now in the Copilot dashboard. Then quite a small change, but could be big for you, depending. If you assign a new Copilot license, then to a user, this user will get the Copilot welcome email, and also your licensed users get the monthly user email update. And currently these emails are sent with the sender of @communication.microsoft.com, and now this will change to M365 Copilot updates @microsoft.com. So if your users are using, for example, inbox rules or are whitelisting this sender address, this changes now, and therefore if you have inbox rules, you need to change them. Then there is an extension regarding integrated apps in Microsoft 365 Admin Center. In integrated apps, you go in Microsoft 365 Admin Center to settings, integrated apps, there will be a new shared agents tab available for you. In there, you will find all shared agents inside your tenant. And you can also, if you would like to do so, you can also block a certain agent in your tenant. And you have the whole inventory. This is also searchable by name, so you see what is being done with agents in your tenant. Then there is also a new role coming to your Entra ID admins. It's called AI Administrator role, and this new administrator role will be able to configure and have access to all settings in the Copilot page in Microsoft 365 Admin Center. That's the third bullet point here on the left side, the Copilot part, and this AI administrator will have access to see and configure everything in there. So you can delegate everything regarding Copilot to an AI administrator. Last but not least, there is also retirement this month, so features sometimes are also being removed from applications. That's the retirement part. That's at the end of every workload in ChangeCockpit. And this month, it's the record feature in your Microsoft 365 mobile app and Android and iOS. The record feature will be removed at the end of March. That's it already for Copilot news for this month. The next Copilot edition will be released. It's always at the same date as ChangeCockpit. The full ChangeCockpit edition is happening live. The full ChangeCockpit edition is available in Swiss German from 9:30 till 11:30 in the morning, or from 3 to 5 in English. And the next one will be on March 19th in next month. So if you would like to see and have never seen the full ChangeCockpit edition, just go to changecockpit.cloud and sign up for a free demo so you can attend the live session next time. If you have any question about these changes, just reach out to me, to rolf@changecockpit.ch. And I would say thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new in here, and see you next month. Bye-bye.